Everything you make up here can be multiplied in time advantage down the bottom by up to 3 times. And not in so well there. That will have cost them a little bit, but nonetheless, they are 0.1, a tenth of a second quicker than Dec's team as they go through the first of the right-hand turn.
It's time for
Ant versus Dec, the teams.
Yes! After winning dodgeball last week, I got off the mark. I got my first point of the season. Thank you. About time. Which meant, thank you, which meant a celebration for all of my team.
And elimination for one of mine, leaving me one woman down for this week's challenge, which was the death-defying bobsleigh.
Both teams head to an Olympic training facility in Bath. Here they can practice the crucial start of the bobsleigh run on a dry track.
Everybody's slightly nervous this morning because we've been having we had a little talk through about the challenge and the dangers of it.
We've had guys that have been pulled underneath the wheels and it's broke heel bones, broken ankles.
I don't really want to do it anymore.
Just get in and either put your feet against there and hold on. On the side, it's a little bit different because you're going to be running at speed and then it's on, in, sit down.
To make things fair in the challenge, the teams will be racing with the same professional driver. This leaves only 3 spare seats in the bobsleigh.
I just wish I could send 3 other people in. I could stay at home for the rest of the week.
At the end of training in Bath, Ant and Dec must announce which 2 team members they'll be taking with them to Austria.
This could be very dangerous, you know. I don't know why I'm laughing. I just think I'm scared. 1, 2, 3, go!
Good, good, good. Right hand man, left hand man on.
Keep on hiding. One fine day, I'm gonna be
On 3 and he goes on 2. You can't count.
We're off!
It's good. You do think you're going to die halfway down.
After training, Ant has chosen Jay and Bonnie.
Hello, it's me. Just to say I'm going to Austria to be in the bobsleigh team.
Dec has chosen Lee and Melinda. So the stripped-down teams head off to the airport and into the unknown. It's the following morning, and the 2 teams have arrived safely in Austria.
Good morning. Austrian bacon.
They're up at the crack of dawn to make the journey into the mountains to the Olympic bobsleigh track where the challenge will take place.
Here we are.
But there's no time to take in the scenery. The teams have to see what they're up against and walk the track with their bobsleigh driver, Lee Johnston, the British #1.
Corner 2, going into the entrance of corner 3. You'll feel a little bit of waving and you'll start to feel a little bit of pressure.
When do your eyes close? Is that in the very beginning?
This is bend 5. You'll feel this bend because it's basically a wall. This corner is what's called a carousel. By the time you come into here, you'll be doing about 65 miles an hour. And just as you come out of these shades, you'll be pulling about 4.5 Gs. This is where most people go over. May the best team win.
Yes. Seaman. Seaman, come on. Yeah. Thank you. Whose idea was this?
In the race, Jay on Ant's team and Lee on Dec's team will be in the all-important brake position, where they will pull a lever to stop the sled.
It's all down to us and how long we can run down there pushing it without the sled running away from us, I think.
We all get really serious about it. It is a really good competition.
Both teams are running out of time to practice before taking on the mammoth course.
1 minute.
It looks scary. I mean, there's nothing else I can say. Scary. And now we're going to just practice getting in and out of this bobsleigh. This is the bobsleigh we're going to be using on the night. 3, go!
The thing I'm worried about is just the getting in. But once you're in, I think, well, just cross fingers and see at the bottom.
I just want to do it well. I want to kind of get it because it's all down to the start.
All down.
Whoever does that quicker will win the race tonight.
A little bit of nerves have set in for everybody now. It's all become very real.
When I saw the first bobsleigh go past, I just wanted to cry, because I just thought, that is so fast. It was literally like a bullet out of a gun.
The competitiveness is starting to kick in. And I think it's a mixture between excitement and nerves at the moment.
In a couple of hours' time, we'll be on the track and doing about 80 miles an hour. Yeah, it's going to be a fun-packed day ahead. And here are the teams. Please welcome Team Ant, Team Dec, go together!
Austria was great. I won't give too much away about the race. I mean, we don't know, but yeah, it was very good. Very scary, though.
Right, yes. Now, I know that neither team, as you just said, was allowed to watch the others race, so no one knows the result of this week's challenge. Nervous about this?
Very nervous about this. I've been excited always. Since we got back, I've been thinking about it every day, so I just want to know now. I want to know.
Right, well, don't go away, because after the break, we'll find out what happened when Team Ant and Team Dec risked life and limb, literally, in the bobsleigh. Welcome back to Saturday Night Takeaway and Ant vs Dec. Now, this week saw the teams heading to Austria for the first ever international challenge, a bobsleigh race at the Winter Olympic course in Innsbruck. And with the series tied at 1-1, both teams were obviously desperate for a win. Boys, ready to find out the result?
Oh, yes, we can't wait
to find out the result.
OK, then let's hand you straight over to our race commentator, David Goldstrom.
A bright and warm afternoon here in the Austrian Tyrol for this week's challenge on the bobsleigh track that was originally built for the 1976 Innsbruck Winter Olympic Games. So this is the journey that lies ahead. First of all, a fast and clean start is absolutely vital to maximise the speed into turn 2 and to carry that speed down with accurate driving through the next 4 turns on the approach to the famous 270-degree Kreisel carousel. You exit that and it's a right and left flick through turns 8 and 9 and then a left-hander through 10 to set yourself up for the labyrinth turns 11, 12 and 13 with a final left-hander to take you up to the finish line. All of that in under a minute. Dec to go first, Melinda pushing on the near side, Dec on the far side, Lee Sharp, the brakeman, and 10 metres to get this bob moving before the clock kicks in. And away they go. In goes Melinda. Dec, oh, he's struggling. Oh, he's forgotten what he's been taught. Lee Sharp still to straighten his legs. And 6.4 the time for the push-off through the first 50 metres. Through the first right-hander, the first of 14 curves that'll take them on their 1,270-metre journey down this Olympic track, building up the speed all the time to something like 110 kilometres, 70 miles an hour as they come down towards the big feature, the Kreisel loop, coming to it now. Left, 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 and this is where the G-force really pours on. 4.5 G with their bodies being pushed down into the bob. Now through 8 and 9, right and left-handed, building up to another left-hander. Big sweeping turn here, takes them down now towards the labyrinth, left and right, keeping low, keeping aerodynamic, coming down towards the finish now, and a big left-hand turn, uphill slightly to the finish, 56.7, good run.
You're right. Put him on, Ron. Got him on, got it. How you got?
I wasn't our slickest.
It wasn't.
No.
What did you do? What happened?
I put my foot on, and as I went on, it just seemed to get away from me, and I couldn't get my leg over. And so I kind of half out. And this was trailing behind him, just banging on the sled.
So now it's the turn of Ant's team. The green light is on. The course is open once again. Ant pumping up his team. Bonnie Ankle pushing on the far side. Ant on the near side. Jay Brown, the brakeman. And this crucial 10 metres to get this bob moving. They don't know what Dec's team has done. They just have to focus on remembering all about the technique. Everything you make up here can be multiplied in time advantage down the bottom by up to 3 times. And not in so well there. That will have cost them a little bit, but nonetheless, they are 0.1, a tenth of a second quicker than Dec's team as they go through the first of the right-hand turns. Building up now the speed. through down 3, 4 and 5 and approaching the carousel. This is the most exhilarating part of the course. Coming up now, the G-force really beginning to come on them now. Remember, this is the high-speed part. Going into the left-handers now into carousel. Swinging round here, and that's a good line coming out of there through 8, and now the opposite turn through 9. Oh, and a little sideways there, that'll cost them, but they're still 3/10 of a second up. 3/10 to the good as they come down through the alternate turns, labyrinth as it's known down here. Building up the speed once again to the final left-hander and the uphill finish, and 56.2. They've done it by 0.5, half a second, and the Bobsleigh goes to Team Ant, and they are insured. They won't know what they've done.
Well done.
And your team, that means that your team take the point. So there it is, 2-1, 2 weeks in a row. Everybody's so excited after that. Oh, Dec, unfortunately, that means one person on your team is going to be eliminated. You, and you alone decide this, you know this. I'll be back for that elimination very shortly, I'm sorry.
I feel sick.
We all do, I think.
Can I just say well done and commiserate? It really was. It was a brilliant experience, and we all thoroughly enjoyed it. Well done, everybody. Well done. Thank you very much, Kirsty. Oh, wow. Oh, that was horrible.
If you fancy more content like this, head over to the Belta Box YouTube channel. It's packed with entertainment, pranks, and all sorts of goodies.
Yes, just hit subscribe. It's just here.
There.